everyone. My name is Raya Rivers, and I am the lead literacy interventionist for Kansas City Public School District. Today, we are going to go over different ways to spell long E, okay? By the time you finish watching this video today, you will be able to recognize, read, and spell long E. Here are the different spellings. We're going to go over 4 today. Long E sounds can be spelled E-E, E space E, or E letter E. That letter in the middle will be a consonant. E-A and E-Y. So as I said, we're going to go over recognizing them because it's so important for you to be able to know exactly what the sounds and the spellings are when you see them. And you'll be able to read them because we want to make sure that you can read all of your different spellings and sounds when you are opening up a fun book. Don't want to have to think about how a word is pronounced. And then also, I want you to make sure that while you're watching these videos, not just mine, you want to make sure you're prepared. So please be sure to have a pencil or pencils and paper so you can write down what you're learning as well as listening and watching. Let's get started. It's going to be fun. Okay, now let's go over these 4 different spellings for long E before we get started. Long E can be spelled E-E, E consonant E, E-A, or E-Y. Now keep in mind, these are just 4 ways that we can spell long E, but not the only ways. There are actually a couple or more that we could go over, but in this particular video, we're just going to focus on these 4, okay? Let's start off with EA. EA makes a long E sound, okay? As in the word neat. N-E-A-T. Neat. Eat. Eat. When we put them all together, they flow very well together, but it's very important for us to remember that N makes the N sound, EA makes one sound, and that's long E. And then T makes T sound, neat. You might see, and you do see, 4 letters, but you actually are saying 3 sounds. Like in the word beak, you are also seeing 4 letters, but you are saying 3 sounds. B-eek, beak, b-eek, b-e-k. 3 sounds. Remember to clip the consonant at the beginning of the word. That means cut it off. Don't add a vowel sound to it, because once you do that, and then you go to the next letter, which is a vowel, what ends up happening is now you have 2 vowel sounds and the word isn't being said or spelled correctly. Neat and beak. Want to make sure that you can see it and the light isn't hitting it. Now let's go to the next spelling for long E. So we have E consonant E. Now I have a space here just so we understand that those 2 E's are not next to each other in these particular words, because we have a spelling that's E-E. So that's why I have a space there, so we can determine the difference. That means understand and see the difference. All right, this word, we know TH makes 2 different sounds. So in this particular word, if I don't know this word already, I'm I'm actually going to have to figure out what sound I'm going to make. Is it or is it mm? So looking at this word, I remember seeing this word when my teacher reads to me. I've seen this word when my parents read to me. And I've seen the word before. And I remembered that it's actually going to say these. These. As you have learned before, and hopefully remember that when E is at the end of a word, it's silent. The vowel before it in the middle is the vowel that will say its name. As you can see, it's E. So E is going to make its own, say its own name. So E, again, by itself is making the long E sound, and it's able to do that because of the polite silent E at the end. This E said, you know what? You were first. So you say your name. This word is these. Then we have, remember H, the sound that H makes is here, ear. E is silent, still important, but it doesn't say anything. Here. So we have these and here. And these are two words that have the E consonant spelling. The E consonant E spelling, sorry. Wanted to clarify that very quickly. Okay. Our spelling up next is EE. Now remember, that's what I was referring to before when I said I wanted to make sure we could determine the difference between those two. In this case, the E and the E are together. So this word, we know that F is, and then the R is going to make, it's not going to say R. That's the actual name of the letter. Oh, that's the sound. Free. Free. M makes That's the sound that M makes. Right here. And then we have E. Are we going to say E? No way. We're going to say meat. These two E's together make a long E sound. They work together. They need to be with each other to make one sound. T. That's the sound. So we put it all together and we are going to say meat. Free meat. Now, some of you might say, I know those words. But even if we know those words, it's really good for us to practice the spellings and sounds while we're looking at words and while we're making words. And our last spelling, keys and money. They both are spelled with E-Y. Well, okay, E and Y together make a long E sound. It's pretty cool. So we are looking at how many sounds here? Keys. Again, the E and the Y work together to make a long E sound. So we only have 3 sounds in keys. K, E, S, keys. Money. How many sounds do we have? E, money. We have 4 sounds. Why? Because these are together. They need each other. They're only one sound. So we have gone over 4 sounds and we have made words that include these spellings. What I want you to do is, with the notes that you've written down, hopefully, you continue to make new words with these spellings. It is so important for us to practice because we know that if we practice, it's going to stick. We want to read without stopping. We want to read without being confused. Because if we can read our words as soon as we see them, the cool thing is that we can understand what we read. And that's so much fun. So keep practicing. See you in a little bit. Now let's practice 2 of the 4 ways that we've learned how to spell and say and read long E. We are looking right now at a sound symbol book. This particular sound book allows us to practice EE and EA spellings of long E. We have 4 pictures. The first one I'm looking at is a picture of a tree. The one next to it is a picture of a leaf. Below the tree, that looks like a picture of a queen. And then right next to it is a picture of a beach. Now I can already hear the sounds in all 4 of those words I just said. It sounds like they have long E sounds. Now, we're going to turn each page and see how those words are spelled. Let's go. Tree. Tree, it's spelled with 2 E's. Now, if you don't know this, remember, write it down. E and E makes a long E sound. Leaf. Oh, wow. Leaf is not spelled with 2 E's. It is spelled with E-A. That is the spelling for long E in the word leaf. Write it down. Queen. Queen is spelled with 2 E's, like tree was. And our last picture is a picture of a beach. Beach is spelled with an E and an A. E-A together make a long E sound, like in the word leaf. Keep practicing these skills on your own and see what words you can come up with on your own. Good luck. I know you guys can do it.